ቀንዲ ግን ኣነ ክሕጎስ መጀመርያ ደስ ብለኒ ስእሊ ክስእል ከለኹ ካብ ዝተፈላለዩ ካልእ ዓይነት ክገብር ኣብ ስእሊ ግዜ ክሕልፎ ኣዝዩ ንዓይ ደስ ብለኒ እዚ ከዓ ንክስእል ዝያዳ ደስ ብለኒ ነገር ማለት እዩ ካብኡ ብምቕፃል ከዓ ዝሕጉሰኒ ስእልታት ክስእል ከለኹ ትርጉም ዘለዎ ስእልታት ክስእል ከለኹ ንዓይ ደስ ብለኒ ኣብ ናይ ባህላዊ ስእልታት ኣብ ናይ ሃይማኖታዊ ስእልታት ከዓ ዝያዳ ፀቒጠ ከዓ ይስእል ማለት እዩ ካብዚ ሓሊፈ ከዓ እቲ ስእልታት ስእሉ ከዓ ንዓይ ኣሐጒሱ ንኸባቢየን ንዓለም ሙሉእን ክሐጉስ ደስ ዘብል ስእልታትን ከዘናግዕን እንጆይ ክገብርን ስእልታት ክስእል ከዓ ኣዝዩ ደስ ብለኒ ነዚ ከዓ ስእል ማለት እዩ ናተይ ሓሳባት ስእልታት ምንጪ መጀመርያ ኣብ ዝጥቀመሎም ስራሓተይ መጀመርያ ብዛዕባ ዝኾነ ዓይነት ናይ ትምህርቲ ኮርስ ስለ ዘይወሰድኩ ካብ ከባቢ ጅምሩ ኣብ ከባቢ ዘሎ ነፀብራቕ ናይ ከባቢ ስኢለ ነቲ ዘሎ ኣነባብራ ዘሎ ናይ ማሕበራዊ ባህላዊ ሃይማኖታዊ ዝኾነ ዝውክል ዘበለ ነገር ካብ ዝሓለፍኮ መገዲ ካብ ናይ ስደት መገድታት ካብ ኤርትራ ወፂአ ክሳብ ኤውሮጳ ዓዲ እንግሊዝ ዝኣቱ ከዓ ዘሎ ሽግራት ናይ በዓል ሊብያ ኣይ ባሕሪ ኩሉ ነገር እዚ ከዓ ሓለፍኮ ታሪክ ስለ ዝኾነ ንክስእል እውን ሓሳባት ይመፅኣለይ ማለት እዩ ኣነ ዝጥቀመሎም ማቴርያል ብመጀመርያ ፔንስል እዮም ነይሮም ኣብ ርሳስን ኣብ ፒሮን ይጥቀም ነይረ ድሓር ግን እቲ ክእለተይ እንዳዓበየ ኣብ ዝመፃሉ ግዜ ናብ ሕብሪ ናብ ኣክሬሊክን ናብ ኦይልን ክሰግር ጀሚረ
I make art because it is a hobby and passion of mine that brings me joy. I enjoy my ideas coming to life. When I have free time, I get ideas and I mix them together to make something beautiful. This comes from my mind. I use different types of colors and textures of yarn and fabric to make my art more interesting.
ኣብቲ ዝገብረሉ ምክንያት እቲ ኣብ ውሽጠይ ዘሎ ደስ ዝብለኒ ነገር እዩ እቲ ደስ ዝብለኒ ነገር ንክትገብሮ ኩሉ ግዜ ንድሕሪት ኣይብልኒ ማለት እዩ እታ ውሽጠይ ዘለኝ እቲ ፅባቐ እያ ኣነ ዝደልዮ ኣብ ገዛይ ክርእዮ ዝደሊ ነገር ንክገብር ይተባባዕ ንክትግብሮ ከዓኒ ንድሕሪት ኣይብልኒ እዛ ስዋይ ምክንያት እቲ ሓሳባት ብፍላይ ነዚኣ ዲዛይን እዚኣ ክገብራ በገሰኒ ምክንያት ንድሕሪ ክዛረብ ኮይነ ኩሉ ግዜ ፍቅሪ ክደልየ ዝነብር ኣነ ማለት እዩ ፍቅሪ ክደልየ ስለ ዝነብር ነቲ ፍቅሪ ንኸተግብሮ ከዓኒ ከምዚ ዓይነት ዲዛይን ንክገብር ኣተባቢዕኒ እቲ ዘተባብዓኒ ከዓ ኣብ ተግባር ሪአዮ እዚ ዝመስል ስእሊ ስኢለ ብግብሪ ከዓ ንትውፅኢቱ ማለት እዩ ዝተፈላለዩ ዓይነት ጨርቂ ተጠቂመ ዘለኹ እቲ ባክግራውንድ ናቱ ዘሎ እቲ ማለት እቲ ናቱ መንፀፍ ዘሎ ተቐንዲ ብዝያዳ ነቲ ቀንዲ ስእሊ ኣጉሊሑ ንኽርእዮ ከዓኒ እቲ ቀጠልያ ሕብሪ ተጠቂመ ኣለኹ እቲ የማን ፀገም ኣኽቢብዎ ዘሎ ከዓ ንብምልኡ ነቲ ባክግራውንድ ገይረ ዘለኹ ሊፍት ኣብ ክገብሮ ማለት እዩ ብዝያዳ ኣጉሊሑ ንኽርእዮ ማለት እዩ ነቲ ኣነ ከመሓላልፎ ዘለኹ ደልየ ዘለኹ መልእኽቲ ብዝያዳ እንታይ ምዃኑ ንሰብር ክኾነሉ ማለት እዩ
I'm Kurdish activist. This is and they affect me why I'm doing art, why I am making and ceramic. When I, for example, make ceramic, I'm very feeling is very free and independent because art's not compulsory. Because when you're making art, for example, your feeling is very well. You can show your situation, even do you have then some, for example, topic, for example, I want to show the woman rights, I want to show then Kurdish story, I want to show this in my family background. I think so. Art for me is language. Why is language? Because what do you want and the show, what do you want and the tell, and very easy art and for the everyone and the see. Because this is for me is language, because you can tell everyone and learn your story, maybe background, maybe do you have some event, maybe experience. You want and for example appearance and show to everyone. Very easy. I think an art and divination for me and the mean language. My family background, I want to tell why and I am used always evil eyes and shahmaran, because in my family background there always and the model is look like always I am refugees. I moved in UK, my family moved in Turkey is older the city. My old brother, for example, always more. My husband same. Or my family is always more. I want to share this situation. Why? Why we always hand more? Because and Kurdish people always compulsory, not life and freedom. I want to tell this situation. Why I more? For example, disease and birth. I want and all the refugees, all the asylum people, why am more and this one country, why and the left leave and their country, because there is a problem, there is a political problem, there is a human right, there is the other problem, there woman problem, and child has got problem. This is I think is very emotional for me. And for example, this is the bird look like I want to share. All the bird is there here and different spirit, all the products, there and the like, for example, tree, maybe and tree, and the other defects just alone. This one I want to tell you, and refugees people and asylum people always more, and the different countries, someone don't understand, someone understand. This is very hard then. To be honestly, I think art mean for me is the language. This is divination for me. I'm using some different technique. Nowadays, I am applying illustration art. I am very interested in illustration art. Before actually is there, but I am a little bit changed it. I am using the technique about ceramic. Do you know pottery? I am making by the hand. Then after I'm painting, and before actually I'm drawing. Then after the painting, need this underglaze and need the oven, pottery kiln. So this is all method, but in ceramic and pottery there are a lot of different techniques. But I'm natural used actually, and just painting and transparent use it after the.
Actually, when I decided to do art, I didn't have any idea for the future. Just I really like to do that and enjoy that. When I'm doing art, I can forget some of my problems for a while. I can be free in the world, and just I'm really enjoying, and that's why I really like to do that. I have to say that I'm inspired by environment, emotions, and memories, and actually from the talented artists as well. And actually, I get my idea by observing and borrowing from the artists they are really admire, and what's happening around me and nature as well. The work I'm doing actually is really unique, I think, and this is new. it's from Italy, and there are many techniques I usually use. I usually work by texture, color wash, sponge, and plaster as well. And just the most technique I usually work with that is sponge and color wash as well.
When I paint, I enter a fantasy world where I feel good. Feel like my feeling and that were solid. Words that were not said and hidden pains. Acrylic, for its strength and the possibility it gives me to transfer my feeling on the canvas more quietly.
چون بهش علاقه دارم بعد از اون طبیعت و از اون پرنده ها و از همه چیزش لذت میبرم یه حس آرامش ببینم ایده ها رو که همه خودم میگیرم جایی چیز نمیکنه کلا از ذهنم میگیرم بیشتر هم با گوشیه دیگه با چیز خاصی نیست درسته دیگه